chose love and not to fear. And now where I stand, there are mountains I will climb. I'm looking up into pure
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday, August 13th, 2017, and we are rounding the bend, and the webcam went up for a bit. There we are. So a couple things changed. First off, with the Oculus Summer Sale, I got one of these Rifts. Came in on, wow, my hair is terrible. Came in on Friday, so I was messing around with it a bit. Let's move it so that way the eyes aren't looking directly into the camera. The lenses. Anyway, yeah, it's more than a Hoge. I guess there is one. Okay. Yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna minimize this because I got a different monitor. It's a different resolution, but it's in the same location, so it should know the order in the same cable. So it should know the order of monitors, but just in case OBS is gonna freak out. Let's see here. That one and that one. Okay, so it's good. So, as you saw briefly, right here, these are the last 5 things that I can think of that I need to do before an itch.io release. So, we're gonna try to get them all done today. First one is fixing the material instances in cross streams. I had some that were just like I reused a road and a bunch of ones, so I'm gonna be going through them and cleaning them up and making sure they're axis aligned. I need a cow level. Okay, I know Diablo. Then I'm going to add a escape menu option. That might be the hard one. Have the game mode kill all pieces when a player leaves. That'll probably be the easiest thing to do right now. I could make it switch to AI, but that would just be annoying in some cases. So I'm just going to have the player just disappear from the game. Add floor decoration to King Court. That could be another big one. I'm going to be doing something like the waterfall spawner, but just have it be once and triggered by the level event of the, tiles exploding. And then I'm also going to add a few pillars to the Cathedral of Cross Streams. That's basically it's not so much a task as much as it is don't forget to do that, because it takes like 2 minutes. I just gotta grab it and copy. I just want to make sure I don't forget. Okay, and after that, it should just be a matter of packaging and then itch.io, get the post up and all that sort of stuff, set Patreon and so forth. All that stuff will be done off stream because that's not development of the game, that's just, logistics. Yeah. So anyone who's new, I guess there's no one new at the moment. But yeah, we're doing the game that's kind of like chess, but not quite. For some reason, my Monitor likes to drop a couple times. Oh, Oculus wants to start for some reason. Oh, because the editor triggered it, because the Oculus is plugged in. So yeah, whenever I do release this itch.io, one of the first things I'm going to be experimenting with, not going to promise anything like definite, one of the first things I'm experimenting with, beyond like trying to get a Linux build and stuff like that out, is setting up the game to accept VR, which means I have to basically re-architect pretty much everything in it. But yeah, have it be like that. Now that I have an art style and a game mechanic that works. So yep, this is what it is currently right now. Let's go to cross streams, free for all. And yes, I can see many ways I can improve the game as well, but they'll have to wait after release because I'm not going to delay the game for another month on Twitch. Some of the stuff needs to be done off stream. So this is the start point for spawn 1. And the king can move up, which moves the control range over. And if I get closer to the knights, then I'll be able to grab them. Not this one, but the move after. Now I can grab this one here. No, it's the other one. And when you get close, because we did this last time, when you get close to a roof, especially marked roof, it disappears. So you can see through it. That's not going to be how the camera's going to eventually operate, I don't think. But yeah, I can grab this piece, but I can't grab this one because it's out of range still. And the same it goes with the cathedral. This is actually the main reason for the feature, is so I can access the cathedral without having this big old thing, you know, blocking your view. Now let's try to do it over here with the castle, but it ends up, you know, it works, but it's not as optimal as I want it to be, just because the roof's a lot higher than I expected. So I'll have to tweak that a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to change all this because I'm planning on moving like all of this over this way a bit, so maybe over here, let's say, to fill up more of the room, but then have more pillars and have because I mean this is just one big area here. I can have some room to spare without affecting the gameplay, and then probably have like a bit of a wall here where you can see like a voxel-shaped like banner going down, kind of like you'd see in, let's say, World of Warcraft or something, like the carpet, but just vertical, with some design on it, probably. Yeah, I'm also gonna change the material to remove a lot of these high noise edges. I like how it looks in the big ones, like here or on the wall there, but for the small it just doesn't like temporal aliasing. So I'm probably gonna make it, if it's like under a meter, have it be no edge, just like a flat band and stuff. I'll experiment with that a little bit offline, but for now this is what we're gonna have. We'll check it then. We'll have any puns. Well, you can see what we have here. Not gonna be really anything besides what we have right now. And the 5 things, well, what we have right now and the 5 things over there is going to be what it's going to be. I mean, check it itself is a pun. Because check for king, right? Or for chess, right? I do want to have a bit of a funny sense of humor with it, like, you win versus they win instead of you lose, right? Things like that. But the interface is going to change a lot too. And of course, we got the waterfalls. more waterfalls. But mostly I just kind of want to push this out the door because it's been a long time coming since 2014. And I'm reaching the limit of what I can do on stream if I don't do anything off stream, right? If I was able to do stuff off stream, then it would be much different. Especially before I got the air job. Now that I got the air job, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see how the Patreon and all that sort of stuff goes before I can balance that out in my life. That's weird. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. But this is still asymmetric. Okay, cool. I guess I didn't choose directly center. No, I guess I didn't choose direct center. Okay. So yeah, that's cross streams. You get the idea of what the game's all about now. Let's get to work. So the first thing I want to do is probably do the two cosmetic things on cross streams, which is fixing the material offsets and placing the pillars. So let's do that right now. And we're not going to rebuild lighting on it because lighting's going to be broken anyway because we're messing with it somehow. So we're going to have we're going to launch with a lighting needs to be rebuilt message just because of an issue. But we're going to say that in the post, like, hey, the first build's going to be rough, folks. Let's grab this here. Actually, let's go here. Do I have 300? No, I don't. Okay, so let's go into editor preferences. What was it? Well, I think it's under here. Oh, is it here? Okay, yeah, so I want to add one here. That'll be 300. So now we'll have 300. So now when we snap, we can snap directly to... What? Alt. Grab. There we are. Now when we snap, we'll snap directly to the game grid. I think it's 100 down. Yeah, it is. 100. So I'm guessing I'm going to go here. No, it's got to be here. There. 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 And there. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to delete you and you. So now let's play an editor. One down. That was an easy one, of course. Okay, so now material offsets. This is going to be a bit more tedious. I have to go through a level and see anything. Cancel. Yeah. It's fine. That's fine. That's only build data. Our lighting is going to be messed up, but that's okay. I already knew our line's gonna be messed up. So we got these guys here are off alignment. These guys are on alignment though. So whatever this one here, it uses a small pillar. So I gotta go into materials, cross streams, small pillar. Oh, looking at that straight, voxel road. Okay, right here. So I'm going to duplicate voxel road. I'm going to have it be voxel pillar. Small pillar. Okay, now in this one here, I'm going to add a bit of an offset vertically, even though horizontally it's aligned fine. So on XZ and YZ, I'm going to actually remove the offset. Apparently it's already offset, that's the problem. And there we go. What? Oh, I didn't assign to it yet. Bingo. So now, I'm just gonna add... Apparently the dog's going nuts. Let's see if this one's gonna be fixed with that. Nope. Okay, so this one we're gonna have to make a new one here. Filler wall. So in here it fits fine, but on the use, I'll need to adjust it. So oh, I can't do that. No, I can. Okay. There we are. There's a filler over here as well, which needs another. Okay, so now 25. And come on, you. Now can I do that? Will that mess up over here? Yeah, that messes up over there. Crap. I need to do two separate ones. Okay. So then duplicate. Filler wall 2. So we're gonna open it here. Cool. So save, save, and save. Now I also need to do the wall segments here. So what material is that? That's also voxel road. Let's try some voxel filler here. What? No. Filler 2, no. Small pillar. Small pillar fits. Okay. So small pillar, small pillar, small pillar. I should probably go this way. What am I even doing? Save some time, right? That fixes all of the issues. Thought I saw a broken one there, but nope. This is where it starts. Okay, so grab you. I was noticing I was avoiding grabbing in here because it looked like it was a hole, but it's a hole that still selects the same object, so. Again, we're nearing release. This is just the last few knickknacks. Hoping to get it done today so that way I can, after work tomorrow, start getting the Patreon and all that sort of stuff set up. Depending on how taxes work, like, the Twitch thing is still pretty bad, so I don't know. I gotta fix the house. That's all fine. It's all fine. That's all. Oh, the stable is not fine. You could say it's unstable. I feel bad for that one. Okay. Wood roof. That one should be all the same because it's all the same value, so I just need to. So this is ZY. Bingo. Should be the same for all of them. Same for the long ones. Looks like it. So stable needs to be done as well. Should be the U of there we are, and then the U of XZ. Okay, now I also need a V of XZ. Oh. There we are. and YZ needs a offset. There we are. Okay. And now this needs some attention, but that's okay. Trim. Oh, maybe I need to. Yeah. So I need to duplicate this. Or, no, wrong one. Need a staple wood. Here. Okay, so now this is gonna be. So when the XZ plane needs a shift on the U by 24.5. Oops, that was the wrong one. Hard to see, but it's not there. Now let's see here. Looks like I needed that one too. Bingo. And now I just gotta apply it to each of these. Why is it not the same? And then you make a multiple of them. Jeez. That sucks. Okay, so you only need two of them. Okay, so now I need the wood main 90. Okay, well that worked fine, but tip wood 90's here. It's now on the XZ, so X this way, Y is that way. Although it should be rotated, so we'll see. Okay, that worked. And that worked. Now I just need to do on the sides here. So this is the YZ plane, even though it shouldn't be. There we are. Now you need to do the same on this side here. Wait a minute. How'd that? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know how that worked, but it looks like it did. Okay. Nope. There we are. Just need to do the trim up here. So M-box will trim. So, $50 minus 12.5, 37.5, okay. There we are. And that looks like it. Let's see if that actually applies to all of them equally. Now I gotta do stable brick. So on the V, we need to add 7.5. $12.5? Oh, it's 12.5. What are you confused about, Mir? What we're doing here, or just in general? It should be 7 point. That wouldn't be right at all. It'd be half of 12.5 was 6.25. It's not 7.25. Cathedral already lines up good. And that appears to be it. Okay. Mac Mini with a GT 320 can't play 720p FPS YouTube, but your Dell laptop with a crappier NVS can. Huh. Don't know about that one. What OS is your Dell lap running? Because it could be a driver issue. Linux, yeah, there we go. NVIDIA probably spent more time, probably because Apple wouldn't let them, doing Linux drivers than Windows drivers. Yeah, it could be macOS Sierra, but if Apple didn't let them ship a newer driver, then they may have not bothered. Open source driver? Okay, maybe. I'm not too clear on drivers for that, for Mac. we're done. Actually, I'm gonna check the road to make sure that no road that's been messed up. I think it's all fine now. I think all the roads lined up. Oh, have a problem here. Oh, no, we don't. No, that's right. I forgot this comes up. Yeah, so it'd be aligned. It's just that you can't see half the alignment. So you know what this means. Okay, so now all we have to do is do the exit screen. So exit screen, game mode kill players when kill pieces when a player leaves, and floor decoration to King's Court. Let's do floor decorations, because that could be a pain in the butt. Open Battle of King's Court. Save all, yep. Okay, now let's actually see one thing first. So I'm not sure how big of a chunks I'm going to be wanting to make here. So it all depends on performance, right? So 11 plus 10 plus 10 plus 9 is 40 tiles. So 11 plus 10 plus 10 plus 9 is 48 spaces. Well, I actually can't do that. It'll be 13 plus 12 plus 12 plus 11. So 48. No, it'll be right the first time. It'll be 40. Because it'll be underneath, not around, right? 11 plus 10 plus 10 plus 9, so it's 40. So we can either make 40 pieces break off at one time, that's about as much as a waterfall. Or I can split it up so that way they're 8. So I can split it up so that way instead of having 300 centimeter cubes, they'll be 150, which would be 4 and 4, so 8 per block, all falling at the same time. That would be 320 physics actors at once. That should be no problem even for VR, but you know what? Let's just do 40. So we'll have them be full chunks. Because I think it's gonna look a little bit less weird. 320 should be good even for VR, and even still, if we want to do VR, it'll be after the release, so we can always back off on it if we have a performance issue, or it's cosmetic too, so we can even have people view it different versions of it, so higher end computers can see a finer volume for this, but no, I think I'm gonna do it just 300. So just 40, I mean. And the reason why I know this is because it's gonna be every 10 turns for each of these rings to go, and by the time 10 full turns goes, these are gonna stop falling. I mean, they're gonna stop falling before the next player even plays. so I don't have to worry about having multiple rings contribute to performance at the same time. But even then, it's going to be quicker and easier if I have them just be one big chunk instead of having to manage multiple little chunks. Okay. So for that, we need to make a new actor. So we're going to create a new C++ class. It's going to be based off an actor. We're going to call it Decoration King's Court Actor. Floor Actor. That's going to be one heck of a name, but I don't care. I know, let's do King's Court Floor Actor. Close. Again, we have a really kind of messed up project here. But it will work well enough for us to publish a release, so that's good. This one could take a while, but don't crash Visual Studio, please. There we are. Okay, good. So we're gonna do waterfall spawner here. Here we are. Good. Why'd I have that? Oh, right, yeah. Sure, why not? Okay. I'm not gonna deal with the player pawn thing. I'm gonna have it just be always go, because I mean the player is not gonna be outside the range of that. we're going to add another thing as well. We're going to add a void trigger animation. Then let's so whenever actually make it a U function. It's blueprint callable. Well, do I want to? Because it'll be done by C++ as well. Because I have level script actor. So get outer ring. There we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, in Blueprint, so I will want to be Blueprint read. I'll have the level Blueprint get the block with the same coordinate as a tile, because I'm going to have the tile coordinate, and cause that to trigger. So there. Size equals 300.f. Impulse. Oh yeah, that as well. I'm not going to need as much elements here. And what's that thing again? Category, okay. How descriptive? So really all I need to do is make sure I call it, and that's going to trigger the animation on it. And I'm also going to need to add a coordinate. So edit anywhere, blueprint, read, write, category equals check it settings. F int vector coordinate. Coordinate equals f int vector -1, -1, 0. So how does the developer get their demo played and reviewed, or special software repositories for this? I have no idea. I'm just going to put it on itch.io and then give it out to Peace Perspective audience and some friends of mine as well. And put it on Twitter and stuff like that and see how it takes off, if it takes off. Yeah. I'm not going to be paying YouTubers or something like that, though. I don't have money for that. At least not yet. And even then, that would be kind of, kind of greasy. But it's the industry, what they do, right? But yeah, not for me. And it's kind of hard to give them free codes for a free game. You just point them to it and be like, hey, if you want, go ahead. We'll do view property. Any. I don't have to do that there. It's not uProperty. So float despawn cut. Why are you complaining? I'm guessing it's just IntelliSense freaking out. There we are, okay. I say, there shouldn't be anything wrong with float and virtual. Those are kind of C++ keywords. Shouldn't need a header file for it. Okay. Okay, so, right. And the reason why this is the case, because the default cubes usually start with, well, they start with a scale of 1 meter, but our box size is in centimeters, so we have to divide by 100. Yeah. So now we need to add a couple U properties. floor voxel mesh. Okay. Then we'll do u property, u material instance constant. Don't know why I need that, but I probably forget. It'll probably make a lot of sense when I see it again. Which is what happens when you jump around between a whole bunch of different platforms. You forget what you're doing. Okay. That I can just redo. Don't have to change that, but that's okay. It's gonna be floor voxel mesh. So begin play, don't need to do any of that stuff. Because I don't need to start the thing, all I need to do is just have it be triggered on trigger animation. So I want it to just behave like it's in the editor until the game mode, or until the level script messes with it. Excuse me. The only parts I'm going to have quite a few things I'm going to need to do. And it's going to be it's going to be a question whether I want to have it be like the update be done on the 4.16 branch or the update done on the new branch, right? Or new fork or whatever you want to call it. So one of the main things I need to do is I need to change up the way that the tiles are organized in the level. I was hoping that Vulkan and DirectX 12 would arrive before Check It would be there and I could just use them. But even then it looks like we're running up against our static lighting abilities. So, excuse me. So, I can actually see the Oculus sensor over there. These things are a pain to set up in general, both on Steam VR and on Oculus. I mean, it's not too bad once you get it, but to understand what you need to do at first, it just seems a bit counterintuitive. You think you want it to be point more at you, but they want you to point away from it. And if it's not right, it's going to tell you to do it again and again and again. And it took me like 15 times or whatever it was the first time that I got it. After that, I was able to get it each time. But yeah, it was giving me things that were not quite. And I think part of it was the place I originally tried it in wasn't really set up, like wasn't really, because it was originally supposed to be kind of like here and shoot out this way, or shoot out this way. But I guess it wasn't as. It wanted less overlap. Hard to explain. Anyway, but yeah, it was a bit annoying. Not important. Right. So yeah, a lot of that stuff in the waterfall spawner was so it can go over and over and over again. What have we been talking about? I can't remember anymore. Let's get back to work. So what the blueprint is going to do is going to pull all of the King's Court floor actors. As a matter of fact, I might even cache it somewhere on game load or whatever, because it's not going to change. And then it should be like, scan through, oh, this one dies. Scan through, oh, this one dies for each ring, right? So a lot of stuff's not going to be necessary. So untick if not get. Turn, so we don't crash the game. We'll just not have the effect play. People are like, hey, what's broken? And I'll be like, well, the game didn't crash, doesn't matter. This I don't care about. Actually, yeah. So get the actor forward vector. That's why I want the arrow so I can point. Which means the corners are going to be a bit weird because we should make them go out in the 45s, but I can't rotate the thing 45s. So I'm just going to choose one of the random ones. Well, not choose one of the random ones. I'm going to just point it myself. So the corners will always go in one of the directions, one of the two possible directions, but always the same one. Oh, I even need if player upon either. Get world return. Don't care about that. If time, or was it despawn time? Is greater than 0.f and despawn time, or current time is greater than despawn time. Then we're gonna do floor voxel mesh, set simulate physics, false, floor voxel mesh, set enable gravity is false. Don't think I think only need to do one of the two, but still I'm gonna do them both. And that's good. So all I need to do now is on trigger animation, queue it up. So despawn time equals get, or so yeah. I don't know why this would ever happen, but yeah. So add 5 seconds, so this will cause the cube to disappear after 5 seconds. Then we're going to add an impulse. fmap grand range. And a floor voxel mesh. Not sure if this will work. I'll need to add another you know what, let's do it like this. So floor voxel mesh, add impulse at location, impulse, location. Impulse applied equals true. And that should be it. There we are. And that should be it. So now if we build and run, we should be able to place these in the level. And they will behave as soon as someone calls trigger animation on them. Which I'm going to do through a level blueprint. Because that's what I use to call the explosion, so why not just use that for everything, right? Wasn't shut down correctly. Yeah, because he crashed. Which is probably my fault, of course, but you know. So, open level blueprint. So in base game state, disable tiles, okay. So I guess I should have done it in base game state.
Talk to me honestly. I'm here. I'm here.
That's about going to say base game state. And I say it's not that small. It's a pretty big wall. Just under 1,000 lines. So here, yeah. I should do it in a level blueprint, so that way I don't have a kind of crap there that I need to fix later. So, and then do for each. Add a root node. Variable is going to be a list of references. Waterfall. King's Court 4 actor. There we are. And it's going to be a array of them. So, I'll do for each loop. I could probably do it like that. And this is a nested loop, I understand, but yeah.
When you're too busy chasing the clouds, do you ever think of looking down? Would you find your way home?
If, oh sorry, let's do a macro. Yeah, a macro or a function. Shouldn't matter either way. So input, output. Yeah, let's remove it. Just a function. So new function. Let's do this. Get floor actor. There we are. This would help us with our other one here too. So that begin play. Get all actors of class floor actor. And then sets. That'll be fine on begin play because, you know, they're saved in the level, right? Not spawning them at runtime. They're a part of the level. So now get floor actor. I'm gonna add an input, and it will be parameter will be tile. That'll be tile reference. And the output will be floor. floor chunk. This actually can't be that. It's gotta be a there. That's right. It was yeah. This needs to be a single variable. There. So for each of the tiles, we're going to get the that. Should actually make it replicated. Trying to think how I would do it, but yeah, it'll have to be replicated. Completely forgetting the syntax for that. Base game states. Base game states. Header file. So I don't have a bunch of these here. So you function blueprint. Oh, net multicast. Sorry, no, it's a. Yeah, net multicast reliable. Okay. Okay. Is that right? So on full move rotation. I'm not sure if it'll matter. So on full move rotation. What caused on full move rotation? Oh, that could have been a problem. It may have not been replicated to the clients. I never actually tried that level. Oh, I did. I tried it with Andre. That worked. I mean, I never saw his screen, so I'm not sure if he's just not seeing. Maybe he'll have a bug. Oh well. Either way, we'll figure it out. So rather than messing with stuff, let's just... We did that with Andre on stream, and he hasn't complained about not seeing the thing explode. Let's see how that would work, though. I think we're gonna have a bug, but oh well. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Get floor actor. Kill them with raid, yeah. Coordinate. It'll be P state, sorry. Top state. Get coordinate. Okay.
Always rearranging. Always rearranging. Always rearranging. That is constantly changing. Always rearranging.
For each. Actually, yeah. If coordinate equals int vector. Break in vector. If true, then chosen floor actor. What was said? There. Which is why I like just typing it out, right? And the condition is equals int and that would be break int vector. And then no, and so if the x and y coordinates are both equal, then grab you, send you up there. That'll set that. And then when we're done, we're going to choose whatever the last one set is. I can do a break too, but breaks are kind of odd where you have to kind of loop the wire in the back, so screw that. I guess it's going to be programmed way differently. I'm done for good. So this gets a tile, finds a coordinate. If the coordinate is the same as any given floor actor, then it gets So I just have to make sure that each floor actor, which 11 by 11 is going to be hard to do by hand, but oh well, is the same. So then over here, we're going to do get floor actor. Then we're going to do, what's it called again? Trigger animation. There we are. And then if branch, just so we don't crash the game. Now I need to place them in the level. So maybe we're gonna have a little bit more than one day. Ah, crap. Figured the floor decorations might take a little bit of time. It should have had to be a local variable. Oh well. Should have a local variable. Make sure anything broke, so for each loop, for each of them, we get all the 4 actors. And we choose it. If it's correct, then we return it. Oh, am I doing no? That actually might work, but I'm not gonna mess with it just in case. Because we actually want to return on that. The other one actually might have been worked and been faster, but you know. Okay. So now we need to go into materials. Okay. Floor. So let's be a bit more than that. Let's do, for roughness, let's have it be an actual standard one. Okay, now we're going to close the game. Probably should have actually, yeah, knew that's going to happen. Oh, it's not, right, it's not hard-coded in. What? Oh, please. Oh, I see what, so... There we are. I forgot we changed to net multicast. There we are. Hey, Rain and Ninja, welcome, or sorry, hey, yeah. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I normally don't say people's names until they speak in chat, because, you know, in case they want to lurk. Sorry about that. C++, public. 15 square floor actor. Some meshes. Box UV base. Duplicate. UV base. 2. Bingo. So now we're going to close this down. And this is what I want to change in here. Now let's go up here. Now it should appear with the better material. I can just place them in the level, point them out how I need it to be. Make sure that they all have the coordinate as the tile above them. By hand, I have to do 120 times. But then it should just work. Should. There. Whoa. Okay, so let's get this location and then paste it there. Okay, so let's point in that direction. That should be this way then, pointing to the Y. Yep, there we are. Should actually, yeah. Gonna skip the last one because that's gonna be rotated in the other direction. So the goal is to make them all point in the right direction. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. Now what I'm doing is probably pretty incomprehensible to people, but that's okay. Point is, these are all facing the same direction here. So these will all, when it's their turn, fall this way. So now I'm going to put this here and have this pointed, I believe 0. Yeah. So I'm making all the ones that fall in the same direction. Be -90. I may think I'm saving a lot of time by duplicating it like this, but really not so much because the big time sink is going to be going through each of these and assigning the right coordinate to them. And skip the last one. Boom. Drop. Drop. Pull. Drop. Drop. Pull. Drop. 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 Pull. And the center one's not gonna just be destroyed because it never gets destroyed. So I'm just gonna actually make it when I'm there. I could use a stack mesh there, which would be one less reference, but when we're already doing 121, it's probably not gonna matter. And then this will be 180. So it should point out this direction. There we are. And there we have them all. And now for the coordinate, it's 122. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121. So one of these is duplicated. Didn't see any weird jumps. Which is a shame. I really want to see a jump. Should be 11 times 11 is 121, right? Oh, wait. There we go. So 91 was duplicate. Okay, good. Apparently misclicked that. So now we have 121, that's good. Now we need to find where the coordinates are. So tile state coordinate. So this is 0, 0. So it goes X goes across like this, and Y goes down. Okay, so now U. So let's do this here. So So instead of doing 121, or twice, we'll do 2 times 11, right? Which is what this guy here, yeah. Two, which should be 0, 2, yeah. It'll make less errors too. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Then we'll come back and do the X's along the other one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here. Seven. So along each column, we're doing the same. Or along each row, we're doing the same Y value. Nine. 10. So it should be 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 0. 1. That's a 0, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1. Two. 3. Again, there's better ways to do this, but for one level, and I want to push this out as soon as possible, this shall work. So that's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be 6. I don't really want to spend too much time after 10 because I do have to work tomorrow. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. 9. So I might have to continue tomorrow. But we got a big chunk of this stuff off, so... yeah, this should actually be it. So now when we go into the new level main menu, start King's Court. Let's do a 1 versus 1, make it quick. And if the AI just kills itself immediately, I'm gonna be pissed. I should have just played by myself. No, didn't trigger. Oh, I didn't trigger. Okay, so a lot of them are getting triggered. It's just that the simulate physics is not enabled. Why isn't that enabled? I thought I did it here. Oh, I never actually said it. Okay. Okay, so now we need to close the game. Save that. Restart. Thankfully, the log caught me on that one. But it looks like they're all being triggered as they should. King's Court, 1v1. Human versus human. We're gonna assign the same one. Oh, what am I doing? That was gonna be this time. You're wrong. Cool. So that works. Didn't work like I intended, but it works. Okay. Oh, and maybe some impulse multiplier that I need. But anyway, yeah, I also forgot to... yeah. There we are. Now I need to select all of the impulse multipliers. Oh, and also I probably need a physics material for it as well. Crap, I forgot about that. Because we're all probably stuck with yeah. Well, it has, yeah, okay, so that's good. I was worried about the friction of it. But it's using the wire friction, which, crap. Pulse multiplier. Oh, that's what I'm doing. So I gave it 10 times the multiplier. If this is an actual game, it'd be terrible, but I'm gonna try and move it close such that I can, there we are. Let's do another 10 just to see if the next row will work. It should because, you know, should be it. I can't count.
Every man has his own ambition, but even the impossible can happen.
So it's working. I just need to give it a bit bigger of a impulse. Still. Let's try this again. It's another factor of 10 increase. These are really big impulses, so I'm not sure why they're behaving like that, unless there's friction or something that's messing with it. There we go. There we are. Much better. There we are. Oops. So now keep playing and have game build kill all pieces when a player leaves. I may actually finish it today. Wow. If not, I'll definitely finish it next stream. Unless it's like a 1 hour or like a quick stream. Okay. So let's go here. I hate when people do this, but it'd be quicker just to have. Not screwed. I'd say it'd be quicker just to have escape be. Quit game instantly. No, of course, it'd be annoying if someone accidentally hits escape, but I thought Canadians couldn't hate. That's definitely wrong. So let's look at our blueprints for well, one thing we could do, instead of doing escape quit, have it be all F4, because most people know all F4. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to make an escape menu. It's just going to have return to game or quit on it, and then I'm going to immediately replace it because that's not going to be what the UI is going to look like in the final game. Do you think it'd be acceptable to launch a game where you have to Alt F4 to leave, or press the actually there's an X button? Yeah. So I would like an escape menu. The problem is escape is quit in editor, so I'm not sure how I'd test it without packaging off a build and testing it, which takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to get this done soon. So we're gonna put that on hold, which leaves just one task left. Have game mode kill all pieces when the player leaves. Let's do that. Okay, so that'll be C++. Base game mode and base game mode. So on logout controller exiting. So now I need to figure out what the destroy system was. So for this one, I'm going to look at what I did for level script actor. So get a ring. Then let's go into thing. Oh, level blueprint. Destroy tiles. So base game state. So it's base game state, not base game mode. Although I'm going to use base game mode for the logout function. That was battle game state, not base game state. Okay. So I just need the view function. Net multicast, reliable. I'm trying to look at this chunk of code because I have it working that I give it a list of something and it kills all the pieces on it. So I'm hoping to just have something where I give it a list of all the pieces for a specific player and they'll just all get killed. So it should be above. Void multicast kill player. Kill pieces. Const t array a piece reference list of pieces. Then up here we're gonna do void a base game state. Multi-cast kill pieces implementation const t array a piece pointer reference list of pieces. And then a piece, current piece in list of pieces if current piece, so we don't have a null pointer piece of crap. Dead. Sorry, current piece animate death. Current piece piece state dot be alive equals false. Current piece state dot coordinate equals f int vector -1 0, and then level pieces oh.
There's a voice that is calling. It's calling for me to go beyond where I've always been longing.
It's in base game state.
Longing to find where I belong.
It's not undefined, it's right there. Level pieces dot remove current piece. Close. Gonna do a build. If this works, this is the last thing we need to do in the game to have a functional game that is good for an itch.io. And not much else, but itch.io is fine. Oh no, it's not. We also have to tell the game mode to go and give the list of all the pieces for that. See that resolved? What's right? What's your problem there in Visual Studio? It's a base game mode. It was a nice live stream when we had lasted. I'll still do the live stream after the release. I'm just not gonna have everything be done on the live stream because was a really bad constraint. In hindsight, it would have been cool if it would have drawn a lot of viewers, but you know, I mean, I'm glad to have the viewers that I have. That's awesome. But it's looking like the game is gonna be prioritized over the stream. It depends on what happens with the launch of it, right? Anyway, so that worked. Why are you still complaining? You compile fine. So base game mode on logout. So I need to get the function to get the player. Turn manager. So you look up check it types. So, a base game state equals, or game state equals cast a base game state if current game state turn manager equals current game state turn manager I'm forgetting the pointers, jeez. And current game state turn manager. Since we know this has to be that, so we're gonna grab it. You probably need that. F team list. Is it team list? T array. Do we use auth teams? I don't think I actually use this. I think it's somewhere else. I think it's in game state. Yeah, team list. I don't know why I did it. Anyway, team list. This game. Let's do team list equals current state team list. So for each, for F team, current team, and team list. For F competitor, current competitor, in current team dot competitors. Okay then. In 32, I equals 0, I less than team list. What am I doing? Team list.teams. That was a problem. Duh. Okay, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna use a non-range for it. Nah, that wasn't the problem, Scott. The problem is that you don't know what you're doing. Well, you don't remember your own code. Dot human state equals oh. Oh, it's a scope. Need to get all the pieces. We'll get cookies. And then I also have to this really needs to be fixed. Current competitor dot equals current turn competitor bool b player currently playing equals false. Player B player currently playing equals true. If B Player currently playing. I have to skip there. T-array, int32, spawn numbers equals current competitor dot spawn numbers. For int32 spawn number in spawn numbers. We gotta get all the pieces from game state. For a piece, current piece, and level pieces, and if current piece and current piece dot piece state dot spawn number equals spawn number. T-array a piece affected pieces dot add current piece. Game state. Multicast kill pieces. Affected pieces. So it gets all the spawn numbers. Yeah. There we are. This could be a problem, but you know. Fix me, maybe? So half-hearted, right? B player currently playing. Then we need to do a skip. Which is why I want to have can't remember the function I used to skip the like to start the next turn. Let's try end turn. Maybe next turn is our next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Now, if this is correct, this would be the last thing we need to add to check it. In order for us to find out, we need to start a multiplayer game, which means we're going to use either cross streams or we'll actually use King's Court, just because that will be easier to see because everything will be on one screen. We don't have to go and move around the level. So our players 2. There we are. So server and clients. Do King's Court 1v1 or free for all human. No more live stream. No, it'd still be a live stream. But the initial release would have happened. Oh. Whoops. I immediately figured out my mistake on that one. Crap. Epic, Unreal Engine should say, oh, there we go. Now it's been deleted from the game. So we should be able to... Oh, we crash. What? 398. Ah. That was a warning I sent to myself. So I implemented this. But what I did here will... I was like, that's a very descriptive message for Epic to leave to us. That maybe they had some special, ritual when you disconnect or something. Nope, it was me. Long, long ago. So King's Court, free for all versus AI, except we're gonna make one of them a player, and the rest we're gonna have be, well, I don't care if it's Alice or Bob, it doesn't matter, or Charlie or whatever. Because the only difference between these guys are that they choose stupider and stupider moves. At the moment, at least. So anyone who's joining us might be watching the last stream before launch. We're gonna do more after because this is not a game that I would sell. This is a game I'd put on itch.io for free, right? Which is what I'm doing. That's interesting. Let's try that again. That looks like it's a not my error. Okay. Client B in next turn. Okay. So that'd be base game mode 403. Okay. Human. Okay, I wonder if I can actually do a end turn. Oh, may I do Q end turn? There we are. Because I remember I do a Q end turn for some reason. These are gonna have a bit of a half-second lag whenever we have a broken player, like we do. How am I doing? There we are. Okay, so now King's Court. We're a little bit over time from what I was intending, but it's okay. Because this is the last thing I need to do, so... You know. It's better to just finish it off now than have a 5-minute stream next stream. Tomorrow, right? There we are. So the game can resume without the player being connected. Now let's see what happens when they are the player that's currently on the team, on the tournament. So we need to Oh, crap. Yeah, let's not do that. There we are. Let's try this again. I was already online. I didn't actually make any changes. I just minimized the editor. Whoops. Again, this is going to be a very rough launch, but there's only so much I can do when I do every development on stream, right? It's a proof of concept. I know I said that a lot, but, you know, I gotta drive that home. If this works, this would be the last thing we need to do and check it. Besides packaging it, of course. So now that it's our turn, open chessboard. That does leave the issue of if it's possible to slightly grief someone if a teammate waits to their turn and then leaves. That's going to waste that turn for the rest of the teammates. But proof of concept demo. At this point, it's not even Steam integration. You're probably playing as people you know. That's fine. Check it is done. I think. Really? I say that and it crashed. I say that and it soft locks. Shoot. Now I don't know where this is. So let's make sure this doesn't actually happen in normal. Thanks. In normal gameplay. It worked earlier. I don't know why I didn't. And I don't have to test if the server goes down, because if the server goes down, the entire game stops. So what happened there? I might just ignore that bug unless it happens for people. Okay. So what's going on the time after? So I'm gonna have to run with debugging. Oh, I had two editors open. That could be a problem. That could very much be a problem. That could have been the problem, right? Why would it work once but not the second time? It'll probably come to me very quickly when I find it here. I don't know why I did that. We're not crashing, we're soft locking. That's good. Once we get the current competitor, we can expect it. Okay, so King's Court, free for all versus AI. But we're gonna add a second human there. I don't really want to ship with this bug. Continue. It's fine. Continue. And I'll open just board to get rid of this guy there. Continue. So that's the one AI moving. Next AI moving. Next AI moving. Next AI moving. Current team is 1, competitor is human state there. Step over. Current player is base player state. So current controller is still null. Not current controller. Q enter. Oh, I'm queuing 2 turns. Let's try this. See if this fixes it. But just need a return statement. That might be it. Because I might be queuing 2 turns at once and it's confusing. I don't know how that would happen. I think it would just, you know. Oh, that is plausible. That would be a problem. There we are. We just need a return. We were queuing 2 turns at once, and now it's confusing the game. I don't know why I would confuse the game, but fix now. You know what this means. Okay, package target 4167. Alright, forgot what I did create it. If I ever need a transit travel, then I'll check out H600 is not bad. Yeah, I actually have a 3-ring travel headset. It came with my phone, actually. Newegg was, for some reason, bundling a $200 headset with a $600 phone unlocked, which was as powerful as a $900 to $1,000 phone. Speaking Canadian dollars, of course. So divide that by about 1.3 for Americans. But yeah, thanks for the recommendation on that. I don't know if I'm going to get something new or whatever. We'll see. For now, I'm going to be using that headset, though. Even though the microphone on it sucks. But it's one of those little ones that the microphone in the handle. In the cord, I mean. Oh, and by the way, if this builds, if it packages and runs, this will be the initial release. Early access, whatever you want to call it. And then I can do development off stream, even though I'm still going to do the stream. Then I'm going to be adding Steam integration, making a Linux build, playing around with VR. Also going to fix a lot of the lighting and backend stuff, but that's big chunks of code that needs to be changed. Automation tool exited. Packaging complete. Weird. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Remember I said Oculus. Oh, okay, I was just saying that. I didn't say it here, I said it on there. I was overloading the number of USB devices on this computer. My external hard drive, which is where I saved this to, just dropped. That's okay. Oh, wait, this is gonna crash. I forgot to put the registered maps folder in there. Any more this week? I don't know. It depends upon my job. So I work a 9 to 5 now. Actually do streams. Oh, I should probably get rid of these. Whatever. Now I'll leave them in so people know what I'm trying to do, even though it's not gonna be not gonna work yet. So cross streams, free for all, AI, Alice. Allow access. Again with that waterfall. And let's register my Xbox controller. Come on. There we are. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.